Okay, what's going on, everybody? Today, I thought I'd tell a story about when this happened. Um, so yeah, basically, it was my friend's birthday. Me, him, and one of his other friends went to like a place called Launchpad, and basically, it's like a giant trampoline place and stuff with like a massive like foam pit and everything. So we were just like kind of going like the main area, I guess. There's like a whole bunch of different trampolines like on the wall and like on the flat and stuff, like whatever. So you just basically do whatever you want. We were doing that for a while, and then for like 10 minutes maybe or something, we decided to go try out the foam pit. This is my first time that I've ever been. His other friend went before, I'm not sure, but anyway, my first time. So basically I did like some flips and stuff, whatever. And then he's like, "Oh yeah, can you like do a double front flip?" And I'm like, "Oh, I don't know, I've never tried. Can you?" And he's like, "Yeah, I think so." So he does it, and then I'm like, "Okay, that's pretty cool. Maybe I should try that."
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
So then I go to try it, and then I messed up. I landed like upside down or whatever, I don't know. And then oh Jesus Christ. Yeah, I landed on the foam pit, and I'm like, oh like crap, this is like impossible to get out of and stuff. So it took me a while to get out of that shit. I tried it again, and that time I went. I did a flip, two flips, and then right when I landed, I wasn't expecting to land right then, so I wasn't ready for it. I hit the foam, and then my whole body like fell forward because that's my momentum was going forward. So my face hit my knee, and I didn't think anything really happened. Like I barely knew what happened even, and so I just got up and I started like coughing and stuff because my nose was bleeding a lot, but I was upside down like on my back, so it was like dripping down like my throat and stuff. So I didn't know what was going on, so I coughed, and like it coughed up blood and shit in my hand, and I was like freaking out and stuff. I'm like, holy shit, what happens? And I wiped my nose like that, and my whole hand was covered in blood. And I looked down, my shirt's like covered in all the foam and shit. So my friend's like, oh my god, your nose is bleeding a lot. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I don't know what happened. I think I hit my face on my knee or something. So I got out. Took me like a minute to get out of the thing. And I ran to the bathroom and left like a huge trail of blood and shit all the way there. And then my other friend, he went out to go, I don't know, grab something from the vehicle or something. So we didn't even know what was going on. So I ran to the bathroom, and then his other friend went and got someone who worked there to come and like help me, I guess, or whatever. So he came in, he's like, oh my god, Jesus Christ, what happened? So I told him what happened and stuff, so then he has to like write up like a report or whatever, I don't know, of what happened and shit. So I told him what happened, he's like, okay, so you think you broke your nose? I'm like, I don't know, does it look like I broke it? My entire face was like completely puffed up and like just gushing blood and shit, and it was like already starting to bruise and shit. So yeah, when my other friend came back in, he was like, holy shit, I'm gonna go get my mom then, I guess. So we went and got his mom and stuff, and then we had to leave, and we were only there for like 15 minutes, which sucked. We drove back to town, which took about an hour. It's like an hour drive to the place. So we went back home, and I texted my mom like, yeah, I just broke my nose, and she's like, what? She was like not expecting anything like that to happen, so she didn't believe me, and I texted her a picture and shit. I told her to meet us at the hospital in like 45 minutes when we got there. So then we met her there, and then we had to wait in the waiting room for hours and shit, like just retarded based on what kind of injury you have, basically. So it's not like whoever gets there first goes in, it's whoever has the worst injury, I guess, which for some reason I had to wait for like an hour, 2 hours before I got in, and everybody else I had like a cold or shit. Like just stupid. We finally get in like X-ray and shit, and they told me, yeah, your nose is broken, whatever. And by that time, like, my eyes were already black, both of them. So I got back home, and it was already like 8:30 or something by the time I got back home. This little retard sitting on the edge of this dock. You know what you get for that? A headbutt right there. Yep. So yeah, I got back home, and then it was already late. But at least it was like in the summertime, so I didn't have school or anything the next day. So I fell asleep, whatever. And then I woke up, and then I was expecting like not really anything else to, like, I was expecting like it to maybe swell up a little bit more, but not that much. So I woke up, and then for some reason I could only see out of one eye. So I walked to the bathroom, and my entire eye was swollen shut, and I couldn't see out of it for probably like a week or a week and a half. So my depth perception was like just shitty. That picture there was like a day or two after that happened, so, and it got quite a bit worse. Like my other eye was swelling up quite a bit. It was like half closed. So basically I just stayed home and played Call of Duty with my brother. I was supposed to just stay home and relax and shit, so yeah, that's what I did. And like held ice and shit on it to help bring the swelling down, and then after like a week, it finally started, I could finally start like barely seeing a little bit, like a tiny little crack I could see. But yeah, it finally healed up and shit, and at least it didn't like break like sideways and shit. I had to get it like reset and shit. That would have hurt. Like a week or two after I got back from school, or back to school, it was like picture day and shit, so I was like, oh, shitty, because my eyes were still like all shitty and stuff. So of course, the first picture I take was like alright, I guess, for whatever. Like, it didn't look like too shitty. But then, of course, the second picture that they take, because they have to take two for some reason, mid-blink, so my eyes were like shut like this, and like my eyes were black and like half closed. I looked like I was on some sort of drug and shit, like just high as hell. And of course, they take that picture for every single thing they could possibly use. Like, they could have chose the other one, which looked half decent at least. And this guy's head just got stuck in the wall. Yeah, so they use that picture, and like that, like a school like card or whatever, I don't know. They use that picture for it. Like, couldn't possibly get any worse. But yeah, now I'm good. I'm pretty decent. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the video there. So hopefully you enjoyed. So please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you again in the next video.